this responsibility of calling in the beginning of the show for some friends has been given to me. First of all, I will call Dr. JPS Suri and Mrs. Suri, please. I will request Rekha to please escort them, my wife. Name and his nursing home here, and his children are doctors. And this is what I want to say. Everything at this moment in this paucity of time.
Away from us for a long time. ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਸੁਣਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਜ਼ਦੀਕ ਆਓ ਨਾ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਵਾਜ਼ ਸੁਣਨ
ਭਾਈ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਲੋਗੋ ਇੱਥੇ ਇਹ ਹਾਲ ਹੋ रहा है कि सब लोग बदल गए हैं लेकिन किसी की आदत नहीं बदली है। थैंक यू
डॉक्टर सूरी।
Do we have Dr. Sri's come along with his better half? His wife's name is Ajit Kaur. We call her Venus. Her Kirat is very close to me since MBBS days. Come on, her Kirat. Come on the dais. Which were very nearby and used to come to Delhi quite often together.
This side please.
So, madam is also a doctor and she has retired now. No? Okay, one more year. All right, that's great. So, a very soft-spoken gentleman, never used to fight with anybody.
He still doesn't fight with anybody except with Ajit.
So, he didn't say anything to me ever in my life. Right? Thank you. We are great friends. Thank you.
Very very pleasant and helping person I can say. इसके पास जिसकी जो प्रॉब्लम होगी ना ले जाएगा ये सॉर्ट आउट करेगा.
Now we call upon Dr. Dinesh Rakheja, who did MD Medicine in our college, and his wife Mrs. Divya. I think she has not come, but Rakheja was a personality, who was very soft-spoken, very good in studies, used to make his notes and then used to read that only, I remember still. And his room was adjacent to me in junior boys hostel, and we used to take his notes also sometimes to read. And he has actually done a lot in his life, and he is working on mental health. Am I right? Spiritual health. Okay. I think you explain your things yourself. That will be better.
मैं डॉक्टर रखेजा के बारे में एक मिनट और बता दूं पहले कि he is a scholar in spirituality and कृष्ण भक्त है. इन्होंने गीता को इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट किया है. Am I right?
हिंदी पोइट्री में ट्रांसलेट किया है. एंड
मैं इनको बोल रहा था कि थोड़े दिन बाद हम इनको संत दिनेश रखेजा बोलेंगे, दिनेश रखेजा की जगह. सो वी वुड लाइक टू लिसन टू योर.
इट्स ओके. डू आई हैव 2 minutes?
प्लीज गो अहेड.
एक छोटा सा किस्सा सुनाऊंगा. पीपल यूजुअली आस्क मी कि आप डॉक्टर होते हुए स्पिरिचुअलिटी में कैसे चले गए. तो मैं कहता हूँ कि अगर इसमें नहीं जाते तो और कहाँ जाते, क्योंकि सिर्फ यही एक प्रोफेशन ऐसा है जिसमें आप डेथ को बहुत नज़दीक से जानते हैं, बहुत नज़दीक से देखते हैं. आपको एक बात छोटा सा किस्सा सुनाता हूँ कि मुल्ला नसरुद्दीन की बातें आपने किससे सुने होंगे. मुल्ला नसरुद्दीन जहाँ हाजिर जवाबी की बात होती है तो या अकबर बीरबल या तेनालीराम या नसरुद्दीन. तो ऐसे एक किस्सा छोटा सा है. कहते हैं कि एक बार मुल्ला नसरुद्दीन ने किसी जूते की दुकान पे नौकरी कर, सेल्समैन. तो वहाँ एक कस्टमर आया. काफ़ी देर पसंद करने के बाद उसने एक जूता पसंद किया. लास्ट में उसके पास 10 रुपये कम थे पेमेंट करने के लिए. तो उसने कहा कि मुझे आप ये जूता दे दीजिए, 10 रुपये मैं कल दे जाऊँगा. तो सेल्समैन ने कहा कि मुझे तो अथॉरिटी नहीं है, मैं अपने मालिक से पूछ लेता हूँ. मालिक काउंटर पे बैठे थे, तो आप वहाँ पे बात कर लीजिए. तो काउंटर पे बात करने गए कस्टमर जो थे, तो मालिक ने मना कर दिया. राइट। मालिक ने मना कर दिया, उसने कहा कि हमारी पॉलिसी नहीं है, आप कल जूता ले जाना, कोई बात नहीं। वो बोला कि नहीं मैं कल ज़रूर दे जाऊँगा। पीछे पीछे मुल्ला जी अपना वो उसका जूता पैक करके ले आए और बोले कि आप इसको दे दीजिए, कल आ जाएंगे। उन्होंने कह दिया तो उसने जूता दे दिया। बाद में पूछा कि आप तुम्हारे कोई जानने वाले थे या गांव के थे? कहता मैं तो नहीं जानता। तो फिर आप इतने कॉन्फिडेंस से कैसे कह रहे हैं कि ये ज़रूर वापस आएंगे? तो उसने कहा कि मैंने इसके बॉक्स में दोनों जूते एक ही पैर के डाल दिए, तो अब ये वापस करने तो ज़रूर आएंगे, चेंज करने के लिए आएंगे तो 10 रुपये दे जाएंगे। तो भगवान ने हम सबको यहाँ जो भेजा है ना, तो एक ही पैर के जूते डाल के भेजा है। यहाँ हमें सुख नहीं मिलने वाला, शांति नहीं मिलने वाली, किसी को भी नहीं मिलने वाली। तो कभी ना कभी उनकी शरण में ज़रूर जाना पड़ेगा। तो बस अगर स्पिरिचुअलिटी में नहीं जाओगे तो आप फिर कहाँ जाओगे? मुझे यही बात एक कहनी है। धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Dr. Dana, you wanted to say something about Dinesh Rakheja?
Please come over. No? Okay.
No, okay.
Anyway, our next person is Dr. Devinder Sharma. Devinder Sharma. He doesn't write Devinder.
He's right, Devinder.
Devinder.
Devinder Sharma.
Yes, please come forward with Mrs. Meenakshi.
उनके बाद तैयार रहे डॉक्टर सुरेंद्र त्यागी, डॉक्टर नागेश जैन।
या प्लीज इधर ही आ जाइए ताकि समय थोड़ा कम लगे।
थोड़ा सा पास में आइएगा।
Devinder, after completing internship, he joined PCMS and was posted in Gurdaspur from April 79 to mid 81. After that, he came into practice and started running a clinic in Delhi in Rajouri Garden, and it was incidentally near Dr. N.P. Kaur's clinic. Any special reason for that? Accident. All right. Anyway, thank you very much. You want to say something about your wife?
मेरी वाइफ ने मुझे बिल्कुल कांधे की तरह सीधा रखा है। बहुत
Thank you very much. We now have Surendra Tyagi. Please join with your wife, Mrs. Manju Tyagi. Please come. Surendra Tyagi, he worked in ordnance factory, Muradnagar, and lots of places, and he retired in 2014 from Muradabad District Hospital. He especially wants to mention that when he was doing his diploma in anesthesia in Agra, I was his examiner. So when I met him, it's my habit to actually meet all the students when they are examining the cases. And I went to him also, so I asked the names like I normally do. And then he said S.K. Tyagi. So I told him Surendra Tyagi. So he felt very happy after that because the examiner knows him. Right. But I told him that whatever question is asked, you keep on answering, whatever, whether wrong or right. You should not keep quiet on any question. Am I right, Dr. Tyagi? The result was of course good, and I had Dr. Mishra, who was professor of anesthesia in LLRM as another examiner. I was with him rather, because he's a senior person. Thank you, Dr. Tyagi. You want to say anything about your wife? No, thank you very much. Now we have Dr. Nagesh Jain, the big man of Delhi, with Mrs. Abha, Dr. Mrs. Abha. It's a very big, biodata which he has sent to me. I could not edit it also because it was a PDF file. So, but anyway, he did MS surgery. I think he was Dr. Nagar's PG. Dr. Vijay Badus, Raja ji, right? उनके पीजी थे, and he is doing very well in surgery also. He is a great surgeon. He has a Pentamed hospital on his name in Delhi. So that is the limit, like sky is the limit. Many of us, like Pandey and many other people, Dr. Suri, and they are having nursing homes now, and that's a very good thing to hear about. And anything special you want to say? I can give you less than 1 minute.
She is my partner, Ava Jain. She's from Jammu. She's very dedicated and talented and keep track of everything I do during the day. And yes.
Thank you very much. We have the next person in line is Dr. Narendra Pal Kaur. Incidentally, she is not able to come because of her husband's illness. Though we were in touch till late night yesterday, and we told her that she can go back at 10 o'clock even if it's required, and we'll do the necessary arrangements. But I've been talking to her for a long time. Sorry? बहुत लोगों का दिल तोड़ दिया. वेरी गुड. चलो आप उसके लिए कुछ कहना चाहेंगे स्पेशली? ज़्यादा नहीं. ओके. मेरे को पीछे से हाथ लगा दिया.
And may I request Dr. Neena Grover to be here?
Yeah, please, Neena, come forward.
HP Singh, please be near the dais.
Hold on. Please. Okay. Neena left Meerut in 79 and worked in Ghaziabad Women's Hospital PMS service till December 79. And she met her husband in March 80 and got married in December in the same year. They moved to UK after that, and they were very settled there. We have already heard about her husband. That was very sad. And they have two children, daughter Anisha and son Amit. And she is a general practitioner in UK with special interest in mental health. Now I am right, it's mental health for her. You want to say something for Meerut or anything like that, Neena?
It's always a pleasure to come back, and I think it's only because Manjeet and Amarjit made connection that I have been able to make connection with everybody else. So thank you to both of you for being in contact, and then obviously now in contact with Jaspreet and everybody else. So it's been a real pleasure to be able to come again and again. So thank you. You really do work very hard for these reunions, and I think it's such a brilliant thing to watch and read the messages from each other. That's so encouraging, and you all have good hearts. Thank you.
Thank you, Neena.
I do want to say that all those colleagues who have been partners, we have not known them, just seeing their partners and how well everybody is just such a grace to the occasions. Thank you.
Thank you. We have now Dr. HP Singh with his wife, Dr. Sanghavitra Singh, and I'll also call upon Dr. Dron Sharma and his wife, Mrs. Kamala Sharma. Please come over. No. Okay. Dr. HP Singh is here. He is also a very big performer to read upon, but I will give the mic to him to speak about him. But please be short.
Hi friends, as you know everything, I'm from Medical College Direct. After this, I joined Ordnance Factory Health Services. During that health services, I got the first award from the commanding officer Hindner Air Base. One of the squadron leader, PC Kurvila. His jet crashed and he was hanging down on the wire. So I received a call from that side. I reached there with my ambulance. So I took him to my hospital and I put some medicines. At the same time, when helicopter came in my hospital, they took away. So they have called me in Hindner Base. So on 26 January 80, I got the award from him. Then I did my post-graduation in sports medicine. I became the director, Commonwealth Games 2010. And I was also given the big award from there also. Then later, a state award. I am the state awardee Delhi. I got the state award also. And I don't want to go further. So many things are there. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Singh. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We call Dr. Drone and Mrs. Drone Sharma. I want to say something more about what I am normally doing for others. Drone was a very soft-spoken, बिल्कुल सीधा साधा, गाली ना देने वाला और कोई खराब बात करने वाला इंसान नहीं था. He was a great friend of mine. We used to stay together. We did internship together. We used to go on the same two-wheeler and had a good time together. I would like to say something because he is doing something very special. After completing MBBS, he worked for a few years in various organizations and hospitals, including Central Research Institute of Yoga, a central government institute headed by Dhirendra Brahmachari. He finally joined Indo-Tibetan Border Police as medical officer in 1981, thinking it as his permanent settlement. पर खुदा को इनकी हिसाब से खुदा को कुछ और ही मंजूर था. Due to untimely demise of his father, he had to come back to Delhi and start his clinic in East Delhi. During late 80s, he started writing satires. That is great, right? And his first satire was published in Sunday edition of newspaper Jan Satta. And after that, few dozens regularly in 8वां column of Navbharat Times. That was in late 80s and early 90s. During that period, he produced a film also, which was titled Svikar for Doordarshan. And then there was a long gap in writing. During that period, he upgraded his clinic to a nursing home. But charity, he says, is not possible in a clinic. Possible in a clinic, but not possible in a nursing home. So he had to close down the nursing home after running it for about 10 years, from 2002 to 2012. Then came his second inning of writing. This time he started writing on Facebook, as everyone is writing these days. Then he wrote a satire in Outlook Hindi. After that, he is writing regularly in e-magazine News Click. His column is published as तिरछी नजर, जो बहुत ही व्यंग्यात्मक बातें हैं उसके अंदर, जो ये मोदी जी के लिए तो नहीं स्पेसिफिकली कहते सीधा, लेकिन सरकार जी की बात करते हैं उसमें. I have been regularly following it, and that's a great. I was asking him in fact कि कौन लिख रहा है, तुम लिख रहे हो या कोई और. तो मेरे को लगा कि ये बहुत कमाल की चीज़ लिखी जा रही है जो भी हो रहा है. बट थैंक यू ड्रोन फॉर योर अचीवमेंट्स एंड यू हैव डन अ वेरी ग्रेट जॉब. थैंक यू वेरी मच. यू कैन से अबाउट योर वाइफ इफ यू वांट टू से समथिंग.
मैं जो भी लिख रहा हूँ उसका सारा का सारा जो प्रेरणा है वो मेरी पत्नी ही है, और मेरे लिखे हुए की जो पहली पाठक है वो भी मेरी. जब मेरी एक किताब भी आ चुकी है उफ सो मच डेमोक्रेसी के नाम से, उसमें मैंने जो प्रीफेस था उसमें पूरा का पूरा एक पैराग्राफ अपनी पत्नी के लिए.
Great, thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Sethi, for your wonderful introduction for all our.
हमें सबको अपनी बीवियों की ऐसे ही सेवा करनी चाहिए. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you, Dr. Sethi. Now.